Hello viewers, hello Zimbabwe. Maswera say. Salubona nama Zimbabwe. Amahle. How are you, Zimbabwe? Welcome to Africa and Beyond Television Network, where we give you the latest trending news in the nation of Zimbabwe. So today we want to talk about the persecution of Advocate Fadzai Mahere, the CCC spokesperson. So I tried to come here live, but I was broadcasting on a wrong key. I don't know what really happened. I believe that I don't need a manager. I just believe that I now need somebody who is going to manage me. So I'm not going to waste any time. I want to go straight into this issue. Advocate Fadzai Mahere is now a victim of ZANU PF propaganda. Is now a victim of Professor Jonathan Moyo-led propaganda. So you can actually see that Professor Jonathan Moyo has been rehired by ZANU PF to come and lead the propaganda and lead the cyber warfare against the Citizens Coalition for Change. Reasons being, they were promised, or he was promised, a position in a new government. So he felt that Nelson Chamisa was not ready to give him a position, and he was offered a better position within ZANU PF. And he is trying his luck. He is trying to play around to see if he can survive, because people like Jonathan Moyo, they've never worked good jobs. They've never benefited from being employed elsewhere. They only benefited from the government. They only benefited from looting. So living outside ZANU PF, losing far away from the looting table is very, very difficult, because you end up swimming in abject poverty because you can't work for yourself. This is the reason why they've decided to derail the struggle. They've decided to slow down our quest for a new Zimbabwe, our quest for a better Zimbabwe, because they know very well that if Advocate Nelson Chamisa is elected president, he's not going to appoint them into any position. They know that very well. The only thing they're going to benefit is to come back home, but they will have questions to answer. That is, if they have stolen our monies, they will be asked questions and they will have to answer. So they are now preferring to continue with the arbitrage, to continue with this kind of government, Yana Nick Mangwana and Emerson Mnangagwa, where there is no accountability, where people just loot just like that and nothing happens, where you are protected by the state institutions and the state machinery to do whatever you want to do. So they believe that they are untouchables, and they are threatening Advocate Fadzai Mahere to say, we are going to leak your nude pictures with married men, etc. But my question is, let's say it's true that they have nude pictures of Advocate Mahere. What does that concern us as Zimbabweans? What benefit are they going to get from leaking Advocate Fadzai Mahere's nudes? Because the person who was clashing with Jonathan Moyo and Edmund Kudzayi is Hopo Ochimon. So if you have anything to do or to say against Hopo Ochimon, you have to face Hopo Ochimon, and you have to do it men to men. Varume ne varume. You have to face it men to men. You don't need to take your fight with Hopo Ochimon. You descend it down to Advocate Fadzai Mahere. What has she done? It's because they know very well that she is part of the brains behind the change we are all pursuing. She is part of the brains behind a new transformative Zimbabwe, which we are all aiming at. So this is a deliberate act to make sure that they derail this struggle. This is a deliberate act to make sure that they make the people of Zimbabwe lose the trust in CCC. But that is not going to happen, because we're not going to allow them to do that. You can actually see that these are the people who are going all over, creating relationships. Panotori nevarume vanototumwa kuenda kunonyenga, nevakadzi vanototumwa kuenda kunonyengwa. That we must know. So in this struggle, we must understand kuti kunotori nevarume vatori kubhadharwa right now just to go and propose the ladies who are in politics. Once they propose you, they begin to gather information. They begin to take information from you. And they begin to create evidences. They will even plant my cameras. They will even put my recording applications on your phones, so that whenever you are communicating, they get the necessary information that they want from you. So you can actually see that this is how they work. So I advise my leaders who are in politics to say, kana uri a leader in politics, never let your phone password be known by your girlfriend or your boyfriend, somebody who is not married to you. Never let your phone be accessed by those people. Because once you give them access, they will just install an application, a backdoor application, and using that application, they can even take notes. They can even activate your phone and take you pictures. So there is another leads. I got this information and I need to talk about it. They are now using a new strategy. And that new strategy is when they want to blackmail you into a leader. For example, they want to blackmail Nelson Chamisa. They now work with the travel agencies. And when they are working with travel agencies, they go to the travel agencies, they talk to them, they go to various hotels, they book a room for you. So let's say you have talked to travel agencies in South Africa or in Botswana to arrange a property for you, a hotel room for you. They will go, they will arrange that hotel for you, and they will set up cameras in that hotel room for you. And they will set it up in a way where they are going to trap you. You will do everything in that room. And when you leave, they will bring a lady and use the same room. And they will be using your video, the videos they've recorded from you. They will be using those videos to recreate another video, which is going to be a photoshopped video. And they're going to bring a lady, and a lady will act as if a lady was with you in the same room. This is how intelligent they are. But they don't know that we know it. And we are ready to expose it. Why? Because if they do so, we are going to make our own videos and recreate them to show the world how they are doing it. That is the reason why we are here. That is the reason why we need to study cyber intelligence. This is the reason why we need to know how they are operating right now. So they will shoot a video while you are in a hotel, and they will bring a lady into that hotel room on a separate occasion and shoot another video, and they will merge the two videos. And the videos you won't, with just a natural eye, you won't see the difference, or you won't see how they've tampered with that video. So it is going to be very interesting as we go to 2023, because we are not going to let anything just slide. We are not going to leave them do whatever they want with our struggle, because it is our future we have to defend. So we have to defend this future with whatever resource we have, with whatever knowledge we have. So right now, they've recruited a lot of travel agents, air hostesses, whatever, vanakawanda. They've recruited a lot of people to create blackmails. So you see in a hotel room a lady arimo akakurura akaita sekati achitopfeka, and the man himself will be in bed akamuridza zvake musoro akadaiso pafoni yake akadaiso, and you'll be told kuti hani muri kumuona mukuru uyu musikana uyu aitopfeka uyu vanga vatopedza kuita lulalolo. That is the scenario you are going to be given. They will never give you a situation where people are actually having sex. They will give you a situation where it is after, and somebody is now wearing his clothes or her clothes and is about to leave. That is the scenario they are going to give you. So they will create even photos and footages to say, we have evidence against this, we have evidence against that, only to blackmail our leaders, only to tarnish the image of our leaders. Because there is a certain group of people, when they see those videos, they will just say, we are tired of these people, we are no longer going to support them. That is the situation they want to create. But we know about that. We know about that. So we need to be vigilant. Whatever they are going to bring, know that it was doctored, because they are working there. If anybody dares me, I can even recreate those videos. Because it's easy. It's an issue of using technology. It's an issue of using applications and softwares. It is easy to recreate that. You don't need to go to school to do that. You don't. So if you want to blackmail us, telling us, yeah, one Advocate Mahere, one nude pictures, one chi, so what? What matters is the idea you are going to follow. What matters is the idea you are going to pursue. So what? You are getting angry just because you don't have any opportunity to join the structures and be part of us. You don't have that opportunity. That is really the reason why you are angry. Shamari Jonathan Moyo, Shamari Edmund Kudzayi, we are not in this struggle just because we want anything from CCC. We are in this struggle because we need leadership in the nation of Zimbabwe. And that leadership is going to come from Advocate Chamisa. Show me one person who can challenge Emerson Mnangagwa. One person. Even from ZANU PF Murukutya. Mese Makanka Munaye ZANU PF, you are afraid of Emerson Mnangagwa. Both of you, everyone, you are afraid of him. And you are telling us here that Mimi, hey, what? You come as if you want change. While least you are working with the regime, while least you are on their payroll, while least you are being paid by them to spew your propaganda. Who is distributing monies to kuma socialites kutanga achifambisa propaganda as ZANU PF? Who? Do you think we don't know? So these are the people who are taking us for granted. These are the people who believe that we are idiots or who view us as idiots. Not knowing very well that we are aware of their shenanigans, not knowing very well that we are aware of their plans. Whatever they are planning, we know about it. Whatever they want to do, we know about it. So there is no amount of blackmail which is going to make us forget that there is a future in front of us. Jonathan Moyo, hausina future shamwari. You have lived your life. You have lived your life. You acknowledged that you are a man of propaganda. You were making lies against Wakaita Sana David Quotat. And you admitted publicly that it was your job, it was your role and responsibility to make lies, to blackmail other people. You were doing so because Wangoa Zingwa. You are now no longer benefiting. Now that you are back on a payroll, because somebody wants to use you, you are now back as a propaganda machinery, and you are now using people like Edmund Kudzayi to fight your cyber warfare. That is not going to work. If that is the reason why you wanted to join CCC, Shamwari wakafoila. Honestly speaking, we cannot live in fear of being blackmailed by these people. Honestly speaking, we cannot live in such a way. As Nafatso Sama, some of their ways to achieve 2023 elections must do it secretly, because once they show off, it will be abused by ZANU. Everyone must register to vote for CCs if they want a better life. Yeah, I agree with you, Fatso. This is the reason why you are seeing my leaders are shout out, no structures, no what. Immunitarize as leadership, and that is the good strategy. Why? If information leaks, Advocate Chamisa is going to know what it's Tedibit. Is going to know what it's Leonard Karini Kore. It's going to know it's Advocate Fadzai Mahere. Why? Only a few people do have access to that information. But if every GK and jail does have access to that information, what is going to happen is Tinogara Takaroa 10-0. That is the reason why they are very angry, because they wanted to know what CCC is planning. Myself, I don't care what the leaders are planning. I care about myself. Am I positioned to vote? Are my friends positioned to vote? Is my family positioned to vote for change? That is what concerns me. I'm not concerned about what Advocate Chamisa is thinking or doing. I am concerned about my surroundings, the people around me. Do they understand that they need to go and vote? Do they understand that they don't just need to vote, but to vote for change? Do they understand who to vote for? Do they understand why ZANU PF cannot be trusted? Do they understand why we cannot afford another 5 years? That is my agenda. So iwewe Jonathan Moyo, your agenda is to know what Nelson Chamisa is planning, but you don't care about the people around you. You don't care about the people who are going to vote. That is all gouache. So now ZANU PF won't make it. And I agree. They know very well that they are not going to win this election. No matter how they try to do their past shenanigans, they know very well that they are not going to win this war. Why? Things have changed. Generations have changed. Powers have changed. People are no longer trustworthy right now. Even within the security ranks, they don't know who to trust. Why? People will agree with you today, and tomorrow they will change. They will turn around. Today, people will begin to agree with you. People will begin to clap hands for you. And tomorrow, you will see those people turning against you. They know that very well. That is the reason why they are panicking. They know that very well. That is the reason why they are trying all means to destroy the organization itself. So they have resorted to the destruction of the leaders so that we don't go to 2023 with the leaders. Number one, they wanted to create a legal issue with the CCC, with Munosapota Ian Smith. They failed because the legal leaders of CCC, the non-legal leaders of CCC, both of them, they are quiet, which means CCC cannot be blackmailed. Because if you come to me, I will say, show me proof you're a member of CCC. That is what I will say. Show me proof that I'm a member of CCC. Show me proof where I ever spoken to Nelson Chamisa or any other leader of CCC, and you won't find that proof. What next? So this is the reason why they are trying to force structures, so that they can blackmail us, they can use us as their pawns. But isusu tiri kuti zvarongwa leadership ndizvozvo, because this is leadership. This is the command, the commanding force. If you are at war, the commander, you obey the commander's voice. When the commander says fire, you fire. When the commander says cease fire, you cease fire. So if we are just following Advocate Jonathan Moyo, we are asking, Marongeiko baba, then we do that. So this choreographed attacks on our leaders is not going to work. It is not going to work because they are trying to leave Nelson Chamisa with nobody. With nobody. But what they don't know is, even if you destroy everyone else around Nelson Chamisa, other people are going to rise. There are people who are ready to join Nelson Chamisa anytime if he just calls to say, guys, there are people who are ready, trustworthy people who are ready to lead. So even if you eliminate and jail everybody, even if you defame everybody, there are people who are ready to stand up for the truth, to stand up in defense of Nelson Chamisa. So you can actually see that you will try, but you will not destroy us. And the both ZANU PF and CCC, we are both suffered because of this party. If your parents want ZANU and you are struggling to buy sugar for them, don't support them until they know where to put X or vote. Yes, I agree with you, because I've been thinking about a situation where urukurara iwewe wakasvinura urukushingirira kuti uchengete mhuri nevabereki, but they still want to go and vote for the people who are making you suffer. Because voting for change is going to make me work less than I am doing right now to get money. Because right now, varume vari kushanda. Munhu ari kuti akabva uko manya uko bva uko manya uko bva uko manya uko arishaya hope, working to make ends meet. And the same people you are working for, they are the same people who are voting ZANU PF, who are enabling ZANU PF. So we need, this is a moment to tell each other the truth. This is the moment to tell each other the truth. Let's stand with those who are supporting change. Hatina kuti uyai kumarally, tiri kuti musi wekuvhota enda unoisa X. You have to understand that. So Team Zimbabwe, the attack on Advocate Fadzai Mahere, we know about it and we are aware about what is happening, but we are ready to make sure that we defend the cause. So they will try to doctor videos, they will try to doctor pictures, to create whatever, image they want against our leaders, but it is not going to work. So Edmund Kudzayi has promised, Anga promises when at 10 a.m. I will bring it, but he failed. Why did he fail? It's because they failed on their project, yeku editor. So they are trying to work kuti zvinhu zvacho zvinge zvichiita. Since yesterday, he was given assurance kuti by 10 a.m. zvinenge zvaita mudhara. And right now, ambonzi chimboti paimwe extension by 5 p.m. zvinenge zvaita mudhara teta sort. We know about that. And we are going to work 24/7 to make sure that we expose them. We are going to work 24/7 to make sure that we stand with our leaders. Whether there are nude pictures, whether there are no nude pictures, Advocate Fadzai Mahere is a single person and is allowed to date whoever she wants. So long that person is not a minor, that does not matter to us. You cannot tell somebody kuti danana ningi. Ivo vakarara vana vangani. Vana vazhinji vakaborwa nenhubi dzidzi vari kuzvikoro vari grade 7 maform 1 maform 2 vachivataimira mutaundi zvatinoziva isusu. Vachienda vachinohaya maloji, vachinorara mumaloji nevana. Vamwe vakazadzwa zvirwere, vamwe vakabviswa matumbu due to so many abortions. Because of these people. Yet they want to come and tell us and lecture us anything about morals. Who are they? Who are they? Have you ever seen somebody who preaching morals and after stealing money from institutions, from ZIMDEF, you have stolen everything. After that, you come and try to lecture us morals. You bombed the Daily News. After that, you try to come and teach us morals. You destroyed so many careers. After that, you try to come and teach us morals. You don't even care about the families who lost their beloved ones in 2008. Families who are losing their beloved ones because of cancer, because of different diseases. And you want to lecture us about morals. That is not going to happen. So in Zimbabwe, I just urge you, let's remain resolute, let's remain prepared to defend for our future, to defend our struggle. So I'm going to bring in a story. Honorable Amos Chibai has been arrested. So I'm going to bring that issue shortly. Please subscribe and ring the bell so that you get notified by Agenda Live. A few minutes from now, quarter past 2, I'm coming back with that story of Honorable Amos Chibai. He has been arrested, and I'll come with the whole story. Okay, you want my number. If you look on the screen, the number is appearing right now as I'm talking to you. The number is appearing on the screen. If you just say hi, you automatically get a link to join our WhatsApp group. And if you want to talk to me, you have to send a message after that message you receive from us. Then I will respond to your message. So use that number. That is WhatsApp only, because if you call me that number, I can't sort of run any. If you send a text message, you can't talk to me. You have to only send a WhatsApp message to that number that is appearing right on the screen. So thank you very much for tuning in. Let me put it at 14:20, 20 past 2. We are going to come the issue ya Honorable Chibai, who has been arrested, and you want to talk about it. Gatingo like Team Zimbabwe, you don't pay anything for you to like. You are already here. Just like this video so that it is shown to a lot of people. That is the best way to support us. When you like our videos, when you share our videos, that is the best way to support us. Thank you very much for coming. Thank you very much for tuning in. Let's continue to pray for our leaders, because only God is going to protect them. Bright Musunga, bigger brother, you have good information for us. Thank you very much, Koma Bright Masunga. Thank you very much for your support. Without you, I am nothing. Without your support, I am not worth anything. So I'm here because you are here. Without you, I won't be here. So thank you very much for tuning. Thank you very much for your support. Let's meet at 20 past 2 on the same platform. So kuti ungochiwana any notification, katungo subscribe by to batano rizachi bera ngende, then zvinhu zvedu zvobva zvafamba zvakanaka. Signing out, my name is Ronald Wekwamakusha.